Dodgers, whatever it's the Dodgers or not, Dodgers or whatever the case may be, you have to put this team away. You have to win. You have to come up with that win. And a team like the Marlins, team like the Pittsburgh Pirates, even though they haven't played them yet, you got to take care. You got to take care of games like that. So it was a crushing for the New York Mets as the season head to irrelevancy, and outside of the Yankees, outside of the Subway Series as coming up in the next couple of weeks or so, it's going to be nothing but empty seats. Nothing but empty seats in Citi Field. It really is. It really is. It really isn't. So that's where as far as I'm concerned, and let me add one other thing too. The Robinson Cano deal has not worked out. It hasn't worked out. It hasn't worked out so far. The Mets offense is doing so much good. The Mets offense has really hitting the ball very, very well this year, and Robinson Cano is not in the mix. He's in the bench, being a cheerleader. I mean, after he left the Yankees, let's face it, he's not been the same player. He's not been the same player, and he has talent, but he's not been the same player. He hasn't. Because the reason why the Mets get him for a reason is to get some life and hit the ball better, hit the ball and hustle. But the same reason why he's on the bench is the same reason why the Seattle Mariners end up getting rid of him. Lack of hustle. And that's where we at as far as the Mets go. The Mets are not going in. The Mets are just, there's nothing else to say about this Mets team. They're just not good. They just hit into irrelevancy. It'll be lucky. We'll be blessed if we get a wild card, if we play for a wild card. But only time will tell. Now, as far as the Yankees, it's a disappointing. Sunday was a disappointing, but they took 2 out of 3 from Boston. So you would have loved to bury Boston, but the Yankees are in first place. They're playing solid baseball right now. They're going to Toronto tonight to face the Toronto Blue Jays. It should be underway as we speak right now. So, and what can you say about this Yankees team? Without injuries, the injuries to the big names, and the Yankees still find ways to win. And the Mets wish they would have a bullpen like the Yankees, because no matter who the Yankees throw in the bullpen, they get the job done. They get the job done. To some degree, you got to give Aaron Boone tremendous credit for keeping these guys together and keeping these guys together, and that's why they're in first place. They're going to continue to be in first place, where the Tampa Bay race is going to be. It's going to be a problem for the Yankees. So, the Yankees are really playing solid baseball. Continue to play solid baseball, and it's going to be another. Yankees are heading to another tremendous season, and hopefully go deeper into the wild card, because this was the season they're supposed to be where they at right now. Win the division. Chances are they might go to the World Series, play for the American League Championship Series, and bring the city back to the Yankees. He wants to get deeper into the postseason, but that's a long way from now. That's really a long way from now. But they gotta win the division first. That's all it is to it. Yeah. Well, but real quickly, Ron Darling, after was out from Ron Darling is returning to the booth for the first time since April 29th, after he was out for battling cancer in his throat. He will return to the booth for the first time. I'm looking forward to hearing his voice. He's been a great analyst for TBS and the Mets at SNY with Ron Darling, and you miss it inside it. He misses inside. He knows about pitching more than anything. And to be honest, as much as I like Todd Zeile, and Todd Zeile did a good job. Todd Zeile did a tremendous job when Ron Darling wasn't there. I miss Ron Darling. I miss Ron Darling. He's a damn good analyst. He reminds me more of, every time I listen to him, he reminds me when Tim McCarver, the Ralph Kiners of the world, So the generation of broadcasting for the Mets is going to be phenomenal. So, and I expect, as we already, if we haven't already heard, should be a standing ovation for the New York Metropolitans for Ron Darling. So it's great to see. It's great to hear you back, Ron Darling. But that's where we are as far as baseball is concerned. As far as the NBA the NBA playoffs, the NBA finals is getting very interesting as the Warriors took home court from Toronto, and even though I don't know why in that final seconds they did not call that travel with Curry, but nevertheless, I think Toronto daring Andre Iguodala to hit that final shot, and what happened? He made the shot, and if I'm telling you right now, thinking about it right now, if it wasn't for Andre Iguodala if Andre Iguodala didn't make that shot, it wasn't for Andre Iguodala. In my opinion, the Warriors would not be the team where they are if it wasn't for Andre Iguodala. Remember, this man wasn't the starting five, and he was a Finals MVP. That's how good he is. And remember, let's not forget the same Andre Iguodala. He played for the Philadelphia 76ers. That same Philadelphia 76ers in 2013 that took Boston to 7 games. Remember? And upset the Chicago Bulls. The end of the Derrick Rose Chicago Bulls. So that series should be that series should continue to be jaw dropping, and everybody going to vote for Toronto. Well, everybody say Toronto win game 1. And let's see how far this series will go. Hopefully the series might go 7. I love it when championship games go 7. Let's hope we get a battle. Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green is banged up. Let's see what the results is. And Kevin Durant is still going to be out probably till game 4. They may prolong that. They may prolong that until the Warriors are pretty much in trouble. So let's just see. And finally, shame on me. I haven't really paid attention that much to the Bruins Blues series, but so far it's been But so far, I glimpsed it last night. So far, it's a damn good series. So far, it's been a damn good series between the Blues and the Blues and the Bruins. And don't be surprised, folks, if this series goes 7. Because even though I would have loved to see the Sharks in the Stanley Cup Finals, but this series is competitive, nasty, classic hockey at its finest. And with that, that's going to do it for this edition of Drew Mania Live. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to listen to this episode again, please go to Spreaker.com, type in the keyword Andrew Perry, and please follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. Once again, go to Spreaker.com, type in the keyword Andrew L. Perry. Please follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio once again. Until then, this is Andrew Perry, always saying to you, Shalom, let peace go with you. And I'll talk to you on the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.